Glad to have you join us on News Now. I am Folashade Ogurinde. The first set of Nigerians that fled from Ukraine arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, on Friday morning aboard a MAX air flight. The evacuees, most of them students, made the journey from Romania, where they had escaped to after Russia's invaded Ukraine. Friday's flight, which was built to arrive a day earlier, was delayed as the federal government cited a hitch in preparing passengers for the check-in process. Details in this report. After days of anticipation, the MAX air flight carrying more than 400 Nigerians arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja early Friday morning. Upon arrival, they had to undergo the mandatory COVID-19 testing. Each returnee also received the sum of $100, an equivalent of 56,000 naira from the federal government. For many of the returnees from war-hit Ukraine, it is a bittersweet reunion with parents who had waited anxiously for the return of their children. They recount their experiences and struggle to escape being a war casualty.
Coming from Ukraine was not easy, getting into Romania, but as we got to Romania, the government ensured that we were taken care of and we were given free accommodation and free transportation and free food.
We started our journey around 2 o'clock. Then we got to the border. We got close to the border around 4 o'clock, but we had to trek for about 2 hours before we get to the border due to the traffic, and our bus could not get us to the border, so we had to trek for about 2 hours before we get to the border. And after we got to the border, it was very rowdy, so everything, they were not allowing people in at that time. Then we were still trying to struggle, we were trying to enter, then they said just females. Then after that, they just scattered everything and nobody was able to enter again, and it was very, very cold.
We were really scared, to be honest, and confused because it was a foreign country and they were speaking English, but most people don't speak English, and we were among people that we did not know because they were not blacks, they were whites. So it was terrifying, and we didn't know what was going on because we couldn't get information within the country, but it was people from outside that were sending us information that have we heard that this is going on, and are we ready, what have we done so far. So waking up to the news that morning was scary, terrifying, surprising, and it was shocking.
Despite the uncertainty that looms, parents say they are relieved to receive their children in one piece.
What we are very much grateful with the Nigerian government for evacuating our children back home. It has been a terrible experience that it took us a number of days with a sleepless night. We can't eat, we can't drink. But we are grateful to the present government that they strive enough to bail our children and us out of this serious difficulty.
2 of my kids, seeing them right now is so happy, excited, and I thank God for everything, because for them to escape the war zone and arrive here home successfully, we thank God for everything.
The federal government, through the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission (NIDCOM), has assured that plans towards the successful evacuation of the remaining stranded citizens would continue in earnest. NIDCOM boss Abike Dabiri Erewa, in a tweet, also assured that another flight from Hungary is also expected to arrive Nigeria soon. Folashade Ogurinde, TV 360 News.